We ride, we ride, we ride. We ride. Turn the lights on. Even when it don't go right.
What up, what up, what up? Double Limbs, it's your boy Key.
And it's your girl Mandy.
Yes, and we back.
With another video.
And we hungry. We hope you hungry.
So we're gonna get into this what, baby?
Oh, yeah, let's get in the blessing session and then we'll get into everything else. Most loving and gracious Father, thank you for all your many blessings that you've bestowed upon us. Thank you for our friends and loved ones coming in to join us. And we ask your blessings upon this food that is nourishing to our body. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right. Welcome to all our new subscribers.
Welcome to the Double M Kingdom. Come on in.
Yes, we're glad you came in to join us.
Hey.
Blessings and much love to all of y'all.
Absolutely.
And we much do appreciate you for you showing us love. So, before we get into everything, don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
share,
And comment. Make sure you comment below.
and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all the videos that we have in store for you.
And don't forget the Epic Empire family. They'll let you know the description box below. Epic Empire. Links below. Check them out.
Yeah. All right. So what we got for you? Because we got to eat. We super hungry and we hope you hungry. Y'all always hungry for some seafood.
Hey.
Y'all know y'all want it.
Hey.
All the crab legs.
Listen, like our girl B Love said, it never gets old.
All the mussels. All the corn.
Right.
All the scrumps.
Right.
Scrumps.
And we got some eggs for y'all.
Yeah.
With that king crab.
And
the mussels.
some potatoes.
Potatoes. I don't know who said it like that, but where you get this from? For real, potatoes. Stop playing. He too much, y'all.
And we just got a little bit of sauce.
And we got some garlic butter sauce here that we made up of our own. Keys living when I make this right here, y'all.
And you know we gonna be living up this life.
Oh yeah, we also got our wine, y'all. We got our red wine again, y'all.
Living up this life.
Best life. Oh my goodness.
Yes, we have our communion, y'all.
Where the bread is. So,
Woo!
shout out to my girl Prissy before I start eating because she helped me with
Yeah, shout out Chris people I eat there.
Shut up. Prissy P told me how to put the beer in my boil. And I'm just so elated to find out what it all tastes like. She told me all the seasonings and everything to, spruce it on up.
What if we put sugar skull rum in it?
What?
Sugar
Don't
skull
look in
rum.
there.
Sugar skull rum. Live your best life. Master P.
So I'm gonna try me a corn. I want to taste it without the sauce first. Girl, you ain't never lied. She never lied. That beer. Does something to seafood. And don't come for me in the comments home. Girl, you ain't never do that. No, I didn't. Okay. I've never done it before. And it's super good.
Oh.
So I'm
Your husband is country, don't he drink beer?
No.
No. I'm country, but I don't drink beer.
I can really eat this corn. Everything without sauce with that beer. Adds much flavor to the food. This is really good, y'all. She wasn't lying. That girl know how to cook, y'all. She did a seafood boil in Savannah, and I I actually asked for a little piece of food off the boil. And let me tell you, the flavors was popping. So all y'all that want to collab with Prissy P, ask her to do a seafood boil with y'all.
Oh,
Are you gonna
I'm
leave?
sorry. Y'all gonna take a bite of that corn.
I'm sorry too, because I basically don't weigh in on mine. Snapped on it. Snap. Got flavor, y'all. Like my girl Lady T Sensation said, the flavor, the flavor. Yeah, Prissy P, you did that, boo boo. You did that. For sure. Get that muscle. Oh, that brought right up the shell. Oh well. The muscles good too. Juicy. Juicy. And this sauce piping hot, y'all. This is so good, isn't it? And my hubby don't like seafood like that. I was gonna say soul food, but he likes soul food.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some soul food.
Maybe we gotta do a soul food one for them.
Y'all say soul food. That's regular food. Like everyday food.
I know that's right. We got them tiger shrimp on deck. We had some left when we went to Sam's last, so we cooked them on up.
Okay, y'all. Topic. We got a good one for you again. Marriage discussion. Well,
So good.
when I'm in the car sometimes,
Get into this king.
shout out to Michael Basie and his little crew.
I'm sorry, baby.
Them potatoes good. Y'all need to taste that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, shout out to Michael Basie. I be listening. He be having some good grown folk conversation.
He really do.
Topic of discussion, all right, that they have. Men being physically and let me taste this. This is really good, y'all. Physically and emotionally abused in a relationship.
Physical and emotional abuse by a woman in a relationship.
So, a caller called in, and it wasn't the actual person that it happened to. It was the person's mother.
Oh wow. So that's like your mama calling in,
Yeah.
Michael Basie saying I'm abusing you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we follow. Oh wow, that is too much. Too much.
So, giving y'all the whole, I'm gonna give y'all the story that they gave out. So, the lady goes on to explain that her son is in an abusive relationship because the son, I guess, called and vented one day to her. Other than other times that she could see for herself that some type of situation was going on within their relationship. They are married, if I may add. Okay.
This is so good. Look at all the meat, y'all.
Yeah.
Look at all the meat. Let me show you this meat real quick. I'm gonna get that right there. Put some sauce on it.
And there's two parts to the story as well. But this first. So She goes on to say, her son is in an abusive relationship where the woman physically, boom, 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 gives him black eye. You know, calls him out his name, all kinds of stuff like that, cusses him out,
Ooh.
this, that, and the other. And they have kids, so kids right there, kids seeing this. So she goes on to say, he says, I'm a man, I'm really don't want, she'll get better. We're going, through counsel, this, that, and the other.
Counseling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things will get better. It's, it's okay if I react to her, actions. There'll be consequences because I'm a man. But our thing is to you, as we heard that. What are your comments to that, as far as
What are your thoughts on that? A man
men being
abused by women.
being abused by women? Is it just, it goes without saying, oh, deal with it because you're a man, and it's not the same as a man being abusive to a woman, should just be, like swept under the rug.
I really don't agree with it, period. I feel like in a relationship, nobody should put their hands on anybody. If you gotta do all that, you need by yourself. Straight up, be by yourself. You don't need to be in no relationship with nobody. Because if you love somebody like you say you love yourself, and you in a marriage where you saying you guys are one, you love each other, you care about each other, whether you be a heterosexual couple, same-sex couple, if you got to beat on each other, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
I'm in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the relationship getting out of hand, and you got to be going around looking like you a goddamn raccoon, man, put your track shoes on. my last name ain't Lewis for nothing. I'm Carl Lewis. I'm out of there.
Whatever. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
Play Ike if you want to.
You ain't going nowhere.
Pew!
Where you going? Where you going?
That old little saying, like little kids saying, you heard me say pew? They say pew. That means they go. I'm fast, pew.
Hit me back. We don't do stuff like that, that's too much.
Way too much.
My husband ain't gonna be beating on me, and I ain't gonna be beating on him. Now, if he gotta get somebody about me, that's one thing. But just to be out here hurting people, we ain't on that. That's not us.
Nah, the second part to that, look at this. Okay, so the man called the police, and I understand this completely. Man, I could just see it. So the man called the police, said his wife beating on him. Police come. He explained the story. The police looking at him like, what? Got a face like, what kind of man are you? You really letting this woman beat on you?
And see, that's the problem, because to treat somebody like that and to make them feel that way when you come and answer their call for help, to make somebody feel like because they're a man, their concerns aren't valid, or you a man, what you gonna let someone beat on you? That's so unfair. And it make a lot of men sit in silence and afraid to speak up and say, hey, I'm being abused. Because that kind of stereotype. Because you're a man, you shouldn't allow somebody to beat on you. You a man, certain things can happen to you. You know how many male children are molested, and different things happen to kids all the time, whether they be female or male. That is so judgmental to say because you're a man, basically you shouldn't be letting no one beat on you. Why we being called out here? That's kind of like the police officer's attitude.
Yeah.
Why you calling us out
It
here for
is
this?
his attitude. That's directly his attitude.
Yeah, why you calling us out here for that? That's not right. That's not right, y'all. I don't agree with that. And like I said before, I stand by it. If you gotta put your hands on somebody, there either some self-esteem issues going on within you, some self-hate going on within you. You know, you struggling with a whole lot of things that don't have nothing to do with nobody but yourself. And that's the wrong move to be abusing and hitting on people. No. I don't agree with that at all.
So, my take on it, if it was the other way around, and the man was doing that, call was made, they come right out of there, no questions asked, they look at that lady, see if there's any scars, abusing, or checking her eyes.
Listen, sometimes they gotta be nothing. She just be crying and they want to take her behind the jail.
Bam, out of there. You're out of there.
You taking that ride. Like my homegirl said, you might beat the charge, but you won't beat the ride.
You know.
You won't take that ride.
And for a man, it does something to him. You know, you don't want to call, hey, we're a family over here, got kids. What if both of us have to leave and get in that car? You don't know what type of dealings that you got with your family, if it's good or bad. Now your kids got to be caught up with the people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Social services. Now they're going to the state. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. Don't put your hands on nobody. That goes on saying, I'm working on me. And I ain't talking about in the relationship, because I don't do that to my man. I'm talking about if somebody, like when I was younger, I had mad anger problems. I used to get picked on, just like y'all do in the comments. So I got thick skin. You know, look, accent, country bunking.
That's why you my country bunker, baby, and I love it. Love every
You know.
bit of it. Sop it up with a biscuit.
But I work on myself. I ain't finna treat my wife like that.
You know, my baby, her can get up out of here if we arguing, or if me and Keys are having a disagreement, and I'm getting under his skin with my words and things that I'm saying, he'll leave. He'll just walk out and go to the gym. And we both end up cooling down the next 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, and he'll come home. And then we'll sit down and talk like civilized people.
She's gonna be calling about 50 million times.
Surely, get your way back here right now. Don't try to put me out there.
50, 11 times she gonna call.
So it is. Okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes I be trying to take it too far, like I be trying to make it bad. And you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be trying to provoke his spouse to wrath or make him angry, make him mad. You shouldn't be doing that, you know. I get petty sometimes, but you know. Like I honestly said, we've never had an argument that was, you know, physical fights or anything. Never nothing serious. Always pettiness. He goes to the gym, we come home, we sit down and we calmly talk about it. Because that's what you're really supposed to do in the first place. And if you just get to that part first, instead of all the pettiness, then we won't have to worry about nobody running to the gym or me around here with the silent treatment, all that kind of stuff, you know? But it should never resort to violence. When it started getting like that, you need to go. You need to go. I'm sorry. You need to go. Because you see so many women stay in situations like that too. And they call it battered women syndrome. And it's really hard for them to kind of like cope and, you know, go into another relationship. A lot of women stay by themselves because they're so fearful of what, you know, might happen to them if they date somebody else that, you know, becomes aggressive or abusive. It's hard to trust after somebody be like that. So, I don't agree with violence. No, that's not the way. That's not the answer to anything. It truly isn't.
Not saying I wouldn't succumb to it if I really had to.
I don't know what. That's not what we want to do to anybody. We really don't. That's not the way we want to live our life. And that's not the way we want to treat people. We really don't. I truly want to love on everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not possible because everybody is not, for you. Everybody don't care for you. Everybody don't like you. Everybody don't have that kind of spirit. But you want to be able to go around everybody and be lovable to everybody. You really do. Without feeling like they don't reciprocate it back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I thought that was a good little topic. Just wanted to see what y'all comments were on that. Do y'all agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think the man is soft if he don't,
Stop her or
soft meaning, do you think he's
weak?
Mm-hmm. Has a weak mind if he
I don't think he's weak.
Allows the woman to do that?
Because I think there could be a lot of different reasons. That man could be, not wanting to see his children beating on his wife, on their mother. He want to always present himself as a man in front of his kids. Because one day those same kids will grow up and they'll know the difference. Mama was abusive to daddy. Daddy never hit mama back not one time. That's a real man to me.
Yeah.
But he need to leave that situation though. She's not going to stop.
If he has a daughter, it don't even matter.
Right.
Just thinking about what it's teaching the kids.
Yeah, he got children.
And how the kids, what they thinking of their father when they see that. Mm-hmm. Dang, mama beating up on daddy.
But I definitely think there needs to be a discussion with this if he got boys, because, you don't want your sons growing up being like that. Letting no woman beat on them and,
Yeah.
Because they saw their daddy.
Everything is a learned behavior, y'all.
It's true.
Everything.
It's true. Mm-hmm.
I take that in the comments. Everything is learned behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
They're learned.
They are. Mm-hmm. You do most of your learning from the time you come in the world to the age 5. You do most of your learning and processing in that time frame. So you growing up seeing your parents fight, you growing up seeing that type of anger, hostility. A lot of that is bound to be somewhat in you. It is. If not in all the children, in some of the children. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think I get a lot of my anger from the things I seen growing up. And I just with my parents, with my uncles, my aunts, everybody. I come from a family that, oh honey. About that action.
I done seen them.
About that action, okay? And so I amp up quick because I come from that, and it's hard. It's not an excuse, but you are work in progress with changing the way that, when people try you working in progress on how to, respond better to people being negative towards you,
Man, that thing big, y'all.
It is big. And it do take work, you guys. It take work, but you can get there one day at a time. You can definitely get there. It's just like when somebody say, hey, I'm always allowing people to run over me. I don't feel like I have a voice. You know what I'm saying? There's still a chance that you can learn to be a little more assertive and say, hey, I don't like what you're doing right there. Don't do that to me. Get that fat off of that boy.
I love the fat.
Ooh, don't eat that.
Yeah, I'm getting it all fat.
Don't eat that. Don't eat that fat. Yeah, but, sometimes you have to just try to switch it up a little bit, not be so quick to anger, not be so quick to be aggressive or, cursing people out. You don't want to be like that with everybody. You want to try to have a better approach to situations and things like that are happening in your life. The same you want to be if you're not as assertive and, you're not firm with people. Sometimes you have to get a little firm. You have to just speak your mind and be like, hey, at this point I'm going to cut you off. Or you don't have to stop talking to you because you oppress me. You make me feel bad when I talk to you. You don't speak anything positive in my life, so I can't deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like the people I talk to on the phone, if they're not speaking life to me, they're not, helpful to me in a way where they're encouraging me, I don't deal with them. Because that's all I'm ever going to be to you. I'm never going to be saying that negative to you. I'm never going to be trying to tear you down. And I think a lot of that sometimes happens as kids. We get, bullied. You get tore down. Then you become an adult who, you let somebody else in your life as an adult tear you down. It's probably what's going on in his life. You never know how he was bullied as a kid and why he allowed this woman to do that.
He never stood up for himself.
And he never addressed it. He never went to counseling, never talked to anybody about it. You don't never know what the situation is.
He was a Norbit.
Oh my goodness. Really, Keon.
I'm just saying. And he had what's that? Felicia, whatever her name is.
Restitution.
I don't know.
Whatever her name was. Lord have mercy.
Man.
Norbit. Eddie Murphy ain't doing another Norbit movie. That would be so funny right now.
Living in a Norbit relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
I don't know, y'all.
That's the one thing. Me and Keys, we have our issues as far as pettiness in the marriage. But I, honest to God, never ever feel the desire to hit him, jump on him. I don't feel like that.
She better not.
He ain't gonna let me know, but y'all, you best feel fold it like a little pretzel or sit me down somewhere. He gonna try to put me on the restraint holds. Hey, you calm down. I already know this man. I already know this man ain't gonna let me do that. But I don't want to do that. You shouldn't desire to beat on your spouse.
It's too much. Anytime that stuff occurring, just get out of there.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. You got to get out of there because it's not healthy. It's not safe. And then, you know, people don't think about this though, but that kind of stuff can end in somebody losing their life, and it just ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You know, I ain't sticking around for no kids, around for those kind of things, and you just can't do that to yourself. Because there are some women who, you know, oh, he makes the money, you know, people who put themselves in those situations where, you know, they don't have a job or the husband is the one that's financially, you know, bringing in the income, or they have kids together. You know, people will find excuses and mentally, you know, tell themselves, you know, why they should stay when they really should be looking at why they should leave.
That's right.
You know, I need to go. I need to flee from this situation. You know, even if I have to start over again, it's better than losing my life to some violence. You know, so I just think that's important that people understand that. No situation is worth you staying in. That it's not healthy and it's not helpful to you and loving. It's not a loving relationship and you're not being treated right. It's time to go.
Yeah, who out there? Would you stay in a abusive relationship if your significant other was financially, how would we say
Well
that?
off.
Well to do.
Yeah, well to do, well off. Has
If y'all was millionaires and you was a homemaker,
yeah,
ladies, and your significant other was abusive, would you just stay in the abusive relationship because y'all are millionaires, or you'll get out of there?
I'll be gone. It ain't worth it to me. Because I'm gonna sue you anyway for emotional distress and abuse, and I'm gonna get the bag anyway. So I ain't staying for the bag because I'm gonna get that anyway. How many of y'all feel me out there? Hey sis. Sure.
No.
You beating on me going nowhere without no money.
Before Mandy made her comment, yeah, what sis said, I agree with no. Before she made her comment, what you would do?
Yep, that.
What would you do?
We on the same page. Get that bag.
I'm gonna have to think about that. As he knocking you upside the head, you got to think about it.
Sad to say, but some people gonna feel like that.
You got to think about it.
I ain't gotta think about nothing.
And he busting you upside the head.
I'm gonna go to this women's shelter. I'm gonna go with my family or whoever, and I'm gonna make sure I secure my lawyer up front.
Boy, this boy is good, y'all.
Sure is. Ain't it so good with the boy?
Now, I don't want to hear you, what's up, G? Eating all them eggs. You know what's going to happen.
Oh, we know. Eggs like that. We mainly eat the egg white. And the outside part of the eggs.
But yeah, we just wanted to come and spend a little time with you, have you some quaint conversation. But I like discussing the little Bazin conversation. Michael Bazin.
This topic be so funny. They do.
And what's that dude that's on the show with him, George somebody, I forgot.
It must look good, y'all. I don't know his name either.
He a comedian.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know his name. I know his voice when I hear it on the show. Michael Bay's gonna be having some good topics, like they really do. That's the Steve Harvey show.
Oh.
The TV show. I wonder what is it because he's doing something different or I know he still got the radio show. I think he do. He used to be on the radio with nephew Tommy and Shirley Strawberry. Oh, whatever the other people's name is.
I don't know why they cancel. Well, I ain't got nothing against Steve. I just don't think he like really, really funny. I think he no, I ain't gonna say that.
You think he would?
I don't know how to explain his comedy.
I think his comedy is for a mature crowd. People that can understand what he's talking about from back in the day sometimes, or I don't know.
That sounds like senior citizen when you said that.
Well,
yeah, mature crowd.
Her. I ain't trying to throw no shade at nobody, cause he's doing his thing regardless. But I do think older crowds sometimes can relate to his comedy more so than younger people.
Older crowd like what? What are you saying?
You know, I don't know.
Confused.
You ain't confused. You just trying to be messy. We're gonna cut this camera with your messy behind. You so goddamn messy, dang. Blood all on your arm.
Yeah. Call me Mr. Butterworth.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I ain't looking for no syrup.
Hey.
So goddamn messy, I swear. So what age group? You trifling. Putting you off the channel. You your corner hush. No, but y'all know what I mean by Steve Harvey basically having a comedy for older people. Sometimes his comedy doesn't translate to the younger people because they haven't lived in that time. Like when he's talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire, and he's talking about the whispers, and he's making jokes about the different things that went on back in the day when you was young and what your mama did. Some of the things he's talking about his mama did, my mama didn't do because his mama was, he's my mama age. He's my mama age, so what he's talking about what my grandmother did. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of things.
Nursing home people.
You know what? Everybody in nursing home that's old now.
Oh, I
Say, whoa, okay. He's so messy, y'all. Y'all, all y'all get him in the comments. If you 60 or older, get him running. Get him together. Get him together. Get him together, please. Because he's trying to throw shade.
No, I don't do that.
What you doing then?
Really? Really? Around here making them? What happened?
Give it to me. Shut up. Oh my goddamn nerve.
I am making a mess.
Whatever. I clean up my mess.
We'll see.
I clean that kitchen every after
Oh, that's what you meant.
I clean up. Shut up. Shut up, bastard.
We don't want to say how you being messing in. Hope she watching now.
Yep, my mama love to say, shut up, bastard. No, that's right. Shut up.
Make sure y'all call. It ain't me.
Oh, whatever. He being messy. He started all this. I wouldn't even say that mama doing for him.
Don't blame me.
I wouldn't even say it
Don't
for him, okay?
blame me for your
Your son-in-law
actions.
doing the most. You see how you do me? Put me on blast.
I'm tanking up for you, Ma.
You know,
Don't you be around here mocking her. See?
and who you mocking with that?
Who?
Who you mocking? Somebody. Don't be around here mocking her. Who you mocking?
I'm taking up for my mother.
No, you ain't. You in there mocking her. Yes, you
No,
doing
I
too with your messy self. Shut up. Messy behind.
Taking up for her.
You ain't taking up for nobody.
You don't talk about her.
That's my mama. You better hush.
I love her.
Whatever.
Don't talk about her.
Oh, you love her. Oh, you think you love her more than me?
Yeah.
She had me and raised me, so get out of here with that foolishness.
I was thinking about it when I was in the womb.
What? No, you wasn't. While you was in Margaret Anderson womb? Really?
I knew about it in Daddy place.
No, you did. You lying. Oh, y'all, we just rambling on and rambling on.
Yeah, we gonna get out of here, y'all.
Don't forget to what?
Like
Subscribe.
And
Hit that
share.
bell to be what?
notified.
Bing! And what did you say, baby? I'm sorry. Cut
wrong.
y'all, baby. Cut y'all, baby. What you gonna say? Say comment.
What
So
now?
you gonna tell them to get in them comments, get in them comments, get in them comments, get in them comments. And make sure you check out the Epic Empire family. Links in the description box below. Description box below.
Y'all do it. Because we ain't hardly got none left. I was hungry, y'all.
Yeah, he was hungry. But make sure you guys check out our Epic Empire family. Their links are going to be in the description box below. Make sure you check the description box, you guys. They have some great content and we want you to check them out.
That's Mandy corn. We had 3 corns apiece.
I can't eat no 3 corns. You know that. I ate 4 mussels. I ate 2 corns. I ate a potato. I ate an egg. And I ate a crab leg. And I'm full. And you guys, this was our what? One meal a day? This is our one meal for the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we had today. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, we got to move around during the day, y'all.
We be so busy. Like, we'll go get us something to drink. Like, we'll get us a bottle of water. We'll get us a tea. We'll, like iced tea, something like that. But I don't know what it is. It's so hard when it comes to food. But these seafood boys, they come easy, baby. Something good at home cooked, and lean meat. I can rock with this because when I eat these seafood boils, I don't feel like the food is heavy on me. And then I put the chicken broth, the low sodium chicken broth with the 1 butter stick, and then make the I just make enough sauce for us both to enjoy our seafood. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 little glass bowls. I don't do a whole lot of sauce. And then even people who do all those big sauces, they're not eating all that sauce either. So that's the thing. You just eat enough with your seafood and then that's it. I forgot my lemons this time, but that's okay. Next time I have my lemons. And I'm putting my lemons in my sauce. So I can just squeeze. Because they do taste good with the lemon, but I was so tired. We have been running all day long, like, shoot. I can give him what I got. He ain't using the scissors no more. He just going in.
Yeah,
Go in, baby. Go in.
That's all we got left, y'all. So, y'all make sure y'all come back now. You hear?